Welcome back to Ironhead Forge, the channel where we make shiny, sharp things and then let you, yes you, argue over what to name them in the comments. You've outdone yourselves in the past with some absolutely spectacular sword names, making it incredibly easy, note the sarcasm, to pick just one. Thank you for that. Truly. But let's address the elephant in the room before we get too carried away with this blade-making business. Remember that amazing forging footage I promised you? The stuff where I sweat buckets, hammer steel into submission, and generally look like a blacksmithing legend? Yeah, it's gone. Vanished. Poof. Sarcastic tone. Apparently SD cards are now made out of the same quality material as soggy bread. This little guy decided to quit on me mid-project, taking all that glorious footage with it. I know, I'm devastated too. Don't worry though, I've already placed an order for some higher quality cards. They claim they're military grade, so unless I accidentally stick one into the forge, we should be fine moving forward. Fingers crossed. Now let me catch you up on what you didn't get to see. This sword, let's call it the Nameless Wonder for now, was forged, quenched, and ground down to its current state of sharp and shiny glory. You missed all the hammering, the sparks, the sweat-soaked drama. Don't worry, I cried a little for you. But hey, let's not dwell on the past. What's important is that we're here now, ready to put the finishing touches on this masterpiece. We've got a blade, we've got a handle in progress, and we've got, you guessed it, a need for another epic name from you. Comment section warriors. For the handle, I'm going with a classic design. Sturdy, ergonomic, and just a little fancy because swords deserve to feel special too. Kind of like how you treat your dog to gourmet treats, even though they'd be just as happy chewing on a stick. But this isn't just any sword. Oh no, the sword has a soul, or at least it will once you name it. The name is everything. It's what gives this hunk of metal purpose. So, no pressure or anything, but don't mess this up. Just remember, the sword is watching. Don't disappoint it. Alright folks, let's talk about how the sacred sword naming ritual works, because I know some of you like to throw out random suggestions without fully appreciating the stakes here. Yes, the stakes are high. I mean, it's not just about eternal glory and bragging rights for naming a sword. It's also about getting free swag. And who doesn't love free swag? Here's the deal. If I choose your brilliant, awe-inspiring, or downright absurd sword name, and I can actually ship to your country without bankrupting myself or running into some governmental nonsense, looking at you, weird customs regulations, then congratulations. You'll be the proud recipient of an official Ironhead Forge t-shirt, patch, and other goodies while supplies last. That's right, you're not just naming a sword. You're entering the world of elite Ironhead swag ownership. You'll get a t-shirt that says, yes, I named that sword, and no, you can't touch it. Okay, it doesn't say that, but you can think it. A patch that proves you're part of the inner circle of sword naming legends. And maybe, if I'm feeling generous, a sticker or two to slap on your car, laptop, or forehead. But let's not pretend this is all sunshine and rainbows, people. Because shipping? Oh, shipping is the real battlefield here. Sometimes it's not about the blade or the name. It's about whether I can send this package without having to fill out forms longer than a Tolstoy novel or pay shipping fees that make me question my life choices. And let's not forget the governmental red tape. What's in the package? They ask. Oh, you know, just a t-shirt, a patch, and the crushing weight of 1,000 bureaucratic regulations. Seriously, it's like they think I'm trying to smuggle a dragon instead of mailing a box of cool stuff. So here's your reminder. If you want your chance at glory and free Ironhead Forge merch, follow these simple steps. 1. Come up with an epic sword name. Not Swordy McSwordface, because we're not doing that again. Though it did make me chuckle. 2. Drop it in the comments below, preferably with a side of wit and creativity. 3. Cross your fingers, toes, and any other appendages that I pick your name, and that shipping it to your country doesn't require me to sell my anvil. Remember, this isn't just about naming a sword. It's about leaving your mark on Ironhead Forge history. The stakes are high, the swag is real, and the shipping is complicated. But hey, no pressure. It's not like the sword is judging you. Oh wait, it totally is. Oh, you thought the swag was exciting? Hold on to your anvil because things are about to get even better. As the Ironhead Forge channel grows, and let's face it, how could it not with my charming personality and your totally sane sword name suggestions? The rewards for you, dear viewers, will also grow. You've seen my coupon code challenge where a custom-made masterpiece such as a knife, a sword, a hatchet is purchased for a whopping $1. Yeah, you heard that right. No zeros after it. Just a single shiny coin. It's basically like me giving it to you. Let's talk milestones. Once we hit that glorious 10,000 subscriber mark, and yes, I'm already planning the celebratory Forge dance, I'll be dropping a challenge of truly legendary proportions for a coupon code challenge. What's that, you ask? Oh, just the chance to snag a one-of-a-kind custom-built sword for $1. Here's how it works. Once we hit the big 10K, I'll post a sword for the coupon code challenge. Somewhere out there, in the mysterious void of the internet, or more specifically, hidden in the video is the code. I'll drop hints every 30 days in the description till coupon code is used. You piece together the code, you guess it, and boom, the item is yours for $1. But don't think you can just brute force your way into this. Oh no. This challenge will require cunning, patience, and maybe just a little bit of obsessive checking of every video description I've ever posted. Because I believe in making you work for your treasures. You're welcome. Now I know what you're thinking. But oh wise and benevolent Forge Master, what sword will you post for the challenge? Well, my curious little blacksmithlings, that's where you come in. If you want a shot at this insane deal, you get to decide what kind of sword I'll make for the challenge. Want a Viking longsword? A samurai katana? A flaming anime monstrosity that probably shouldn't exist in real life? Drop your suggestions in the comments. While you're at it, throw in a name idea too. Because why stop at just designing the sword when you can name it as well? And let's be clear, the more outrageous the sword idea, the better. You want a sword with a handle shaped like a dragon and a blade that doubles as a bottle opener. I'm listening. You want something so big it makes Cloudstrife's Buster Sword look like a toothpick? Sure, why not? Why not, I'll tell you, because that is ridiculous. Keep it realistic for God's sakes. Just remember, this is your chance to shape the destiny of Ironhead Forge. And by destiny, I mean the sword I'll be making, and the bragging rights you'll have when you tell your friends, yeah, I came up with that. So here's your mission, should you choose to accept it. Hit that subscribe button because 10K doesn't happen by itself, people. Drop your sword suggestions and name ideas in the comments. Start sharpening your mental skills. Oh, and one more thing. Don't sleep on those description hints. You never know when I'll drop a clue, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on a custom-made masterpiece for $1. Let's hit 10K and make something epic. Or, you know, something so ridiculous I question all my life choices. Either way, I'm in. Alright folks, let's address the molten hot piece of steel on the anvil here. The real purpose of Ironhead Forge. Sure, I could just be another knife-making channel, where you watch someone sweat over a blade and then sell it for a small fortune. But that's not why we're here. Oh no. The main goal of this channel is to create epic, one-of-a-kind works of art, to sell you for $1 to you. But here's the thing. You can't just toss knives and swords into the void and expect them to land in someone's lap. The channel has to grow, because growth means more builds, more dollar coupons, and more of you out there arguing over sword names. So, if the thought of snagging a custom, handmade work of art for $1 doesn't already have you frantically smashing the like button, well, I don't know what to tell you. The algorithm is our overlord, people. You've got to feed it. Watch the other videos. Comment. Heck, even just spam the word sword in the comments of all videos. It all helps. Let's light the algorithm's forge and get it churning out more subscribers. The faster we grow, the faster I can ship out swag and swords like Oprah handing out cars. Hell, I might even decide to send a shirt or patch to a random person that comments the most. Now here's where I also need your help. I record hours of footage for these builds. Hours and hours of me hammering, sanding, grinding, and occasionally swearing at stubborn steel. And then I trim it all down into something I think you might enjoy. But here's the question. Am I cutting too much? Too little? Do you really want to see every single swing of the hammer? Every bead of sweat? Or would you prefer just the highlights, the sparks, the flames, the moments where the steel decides to actually cooperate? Because let's be real, not every second of forging is glamorous. Some of it is just me hunched over a grinder, looking like a raccoon who found a shiny piece of metal. But hey, if that's your thing, I can make it happen. What about other content? Do you want to see more behind-the-scenes chaos? Tool making? Forge disasters? Or maybe I should branch out and start sword duels in my backyard, because nothing says good content like risking life and limb for the sake of views. Still haven't heard any opinions on build a catapult or trebuchet for chunking eggs or bowling balls. This channel isn't just mine, it's ours. I'm here to make the stuff you want to see. So let me know in the comments. Let's grow this channel, build some crazy cool stuff, and get more of it into your hands. After all, this forge isn't just for me. It's for all of us sword nerds, knife enthusiasts, and random internet people who stumbled here because they thought Ironhead was a metal band. talk about this absolute beast of a blade. A pirate-themed cutlass that practically screams, "I pillage tastefully." I mean, look at it. This thing's got it all. A spiky human spine-inspired knuckle guard with rust pits and forging scale mixed with bright bluing. So it looks like it's been to hell and back, but in a fashionable way. It's like if an antique sword had a grown-up, it became a runway model for deadly weapons. And let's not forget the pommel nut, perfectly shaped for cracking coconuts or any other hard-shelled coconut-sized objects. Wink, wink. Imagine a pirate on a deserted island, smugly pulling out this beauty to crack open a snack while everyone else is bashing coconuts against rocks like savages. Efficient and classy. Now, back in the day, your average pirate wasn't wielding a Damascus steel masterpiece like this. Oh no. They were stuck with the kind of swords that looked like they'd been fished out of Davy Jones's locker after 20 years of rusting. A bent, dull hunk of metal that might cut a loaf of bread if you swung it hard enough. Meanwhile, here comes you, Captain Fancy Pants, with a 22-inch Damascus beauty designed for slicing, dicing, and looking downright intimidating in close quarters. Oh, how the other pirates would have wept with envy. Picture this. 2 pirates squaring off on the deck of a ship. One has our Cutlass here, 22 inches of perfectly balanced, Persian curved, semi-raindrop pattern steel, with a full-length fuller for that extra pizza ass. The other guy? He's wielding a glorified crowbar with a handle. Pirate 1 with Cutlass. Prepare yourself for a slashing of the fanciest order. Pirate 2 with rusty sword. Don't mind me, I'll just be over here hoping this doesn't snap in half mid-swing. Now let's talk functionality. This Cutlass isn't just a looker, it's a slasher. Close quarters combat? This blade eats tight spaces for breakfast. Swing it in a crowded galley and it's slicing through enemies and knocking over barrels of rum. Efficient multitasking. And let's not forget the weight. 2 pounds of perfectly balanced, skull-cracking, coconut-shattering awesomeness. Your average pirate sword probably weighed as much as an anchor and handled about as well as a drunk parrot. But this is a pirate's dream. If Jack Sparrow had a sword like this, he'd probably have ruled the seas without breaking a sweat. So there you have it. A pirate-themed cutlass that combines antique charm, modern craftsmanship, and just the right amount of spine-chilling, literally. It's a blade that says, "I'm here to pillage, but I'll do it in style." Now, all it needs is a name. And trust me, once it has one, we'll put it through its paces and see just how well it handles in the heat of battle. Or, against some coconuts. Drop your name suggestions below and let's do this legendary blade justice. Until then, remember, a pirate is only as good as their sword. And this sword? Chef's kiss. It's the stuff pirate legends are made of. And that's it for today, folks. Whether you're here for the fire, the blades, or just my sparkling personality, I appreciate you hanging out with me at Ironhead Forge. Remember, this channel isn't just about making cool stuff. It's about building a community of sword-loving, coconut-smashing legends. So, keep those name suggestions coming, keep the ideas flowing, and keep spreading the word. Let's grow this channel into the sharpest corner of the internet. Pun absolutely intended. Until next time, stay sharp, keep swinging, and remember, the forge is hot, but the swag is hotter. Like, subscribe, and let's make something epic together. Thanks for watching Ironhead Forge, where steel meets creativity and coconuts don't stand a chance.